Girondins de Bordeaux. Unless you guys have been living under a rock, you may have heard about this poor French team who are no longer a professional football club. And it's a very sad thing to say for this club because it is a pretty big club. A lot of people know Girondins de Bordeaux. I mean, they've had such incredible players play over the years, and for them to no longer be a professional club is a very sad thing. They are now technically administratively relegated, meaning that they are not even going to be playing in League Two. Their status as a professional club has just been completely taken away on the 25th of July. Now, I know this has been a few weeks, but I kind of waited a little bit to make this video. Number one, I was very sick last week, so I couldn't make the video. But I think I just wanted to kind of just take everything in and see just what's going on, because it's not the first time that you kind of see this in football. I mean, unfortunately, this is the sort of things that do happen to certain clubs. You guys may have fond memories of Bury FC, the English club, who kind of went through a similar situation. But basically, following years of financial mismanagement, Girondins de Bordeaux is no longer a professional club. There was a takeover from Fenway Sports Group, which, if you guys have heard of these guys, they're the owners of Liverpool FC at that time. So that was a pretty huge lifeline, but unfortunately for Girondins de Bordeaux, it didn't really happen. And when you think of teams that give up their professional status, from them to come back to that, it will take a long time. Now, will it even happen for Bordeaux? I don't know. It's hard to really see, but unfortunately for them, I mean, it's not looking good. There's been a lot of battles with courts and stuff, appeals, that some of them have worked and some of them haven't. For example, in 2022, they won an appeal and they were back in Ligue 2 for the 22-2023 season. But they stayed that season, and although they didn't get officially relegated, they were 12th out of 20th, which puts them in the safe spot. They got administratively relegated to the Championnat National, which doesn't make you a professional team anymore. They appealed for it and then withdrew the appeal. Now, what does that mean is that all the players, the current players, coach, staff, manager, whoever is working with that club, their contracts are officially terminated, meaning that these guys are technically jobless, if I do say so myself. And in a press release, the club did state that they're going to be continuing with their youth academies. So I'm guessing they're going to use those players in the Championnat National and to see where it goes from there. But they're going to try and get back to the Liga with their financial businesses and stuff. But the main problem with this club is that they just couldn't do well in terms of finance. It's something that constantly just were haunting them ever since COVID. COVID is pretty much what started that. They had a lot of loss of incomes from TV rights holders and just some other stuff, and that's unfortunate. But what I really want to say here is, and I gave Bury FC as an example, is although these clubs aren't necessarily huge clubs, like they're no Real Madrid's, Bayern Munich's, Barcelona's, but you've got to put yourself in a position of a fan and just think about the fact that you won't be watching your team play in the highest leagues week in, week out anymore. And it's sad to see that, the players that you were watching literally every single day, you won't see them anymore. They're not even at your club anymore. They're not your players anymore. And it's a sad thought. And I think it puts the table to you and I, watching this video, that there's somewhat something that we should be grateful for. And that something is that we do get to see our team playing week in, week out. If you're a Bayern fan, Liverpool fan, whatever fan, of a club you may be around the world, be grateful that, you at the moment aren't going through something like this, because, being a Bordeaux fan right now must be devastating. And like I said, like, Bordeaux is a big club. Like, it's not a small club. Everyone knows Bordeaux. They do have some bit of success when it comes to French football. So for them to just go away like that is sad. You know, they made the UFA Cup back in '96. They made a few other finals. You know, they've got 3 Coupe de la Ligue. They've got 4 Coupe de France. You know, they've got the Trophée des Champions. So they've got trophies, and to see that kind of just fade away is a very sad thing. This is a very sad video, but unfortunately, Girondins de Bordeaux now becomes the French football team that died. If you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button and like the video as well. Everything helps. Join all my social media, Discord, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, Discord. All those links will be down in the description for you guys to check out. This has been Arya. Pretty sad video to make, but nevertheless, one that I kind of had to make. With that being said, hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Damn, I'm on red alert.